Last time on Sailing Aedis, we were dealt a few curveballs for our 4-day crossing from Sicily to Montenegro with our new crew member Kate, and we finally get out of Schengen.
No more Schengen zone!
Thank God!
Day 74.
After 4 days and 3 nights at sea, we arrived in Bar, Montenegro, where we had to go straight to the customs dock to enter the country. So Brenton has just gone to clear customs and we're not allowed to get off the boat.
We're trapped.
And we thought he was going to go just to this building behind us, but he's actually ended up hiking all the way up the road. So we're already starting to discuss what we might have to do. We've got enough food to last us for probably about 3 days.
Maybe 5. There's a fair whack of food in there.
Yeah, if we rationed it, 5. Depends on how much snacking we do, because we'll be pretty bored.
We'd have a fit. We could get drunk.
We get pretty drunk.
It's a bit of booze.
But then we probably have to start thinking about how we're going to get Brenton back. Well, after 5 days, he might be in a Montenegrin prison.
We should do that after like 1 day.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's our plan.
And Brenton's been gone 3 minutes.
He's been gone for 3 minutes.
3 whole minutes. Wait and see what happens if he's gone for 30.
We'll get back to you. He's back. Already.
Got the wallet.
Oh, what?
Let me go back out.
We thought you'd just like done the speediest customs clearance ever.
Where's the wallet?
Brenton's just got stopped by the customs dude, who appears to be telling him to run.
Or get a Segway and ride real quick.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They're smiling though.
They're smiling. It's all gonna be okay.
We thought a little while ago that Brenton had been shanghaied by the harbour police here in Bar, because one of them sounds exactly like him, and 3 of them came back and I thought it was Brenton. We also have in front of us this weird looking messed up Russian monohull.
Do you have theories about what's happened to it?
I think there was a fight.
Maybe a kraken?
Tentacles could do that to a boat.
Mm-hmm.
We've been sailing for 3 days. Give us a break, guys. Give us. I enjoy that you're taking this video with your own walrus teeth. Claire, are we going crazy?
I'm so tired.
How long's Brenton been gone?
Like 100 hours.
Claire thinks it's really hard, but it's not. Anyone can be a walrus.
Okay.
Shit's getting so real in this boat. My face is moving. I feel like my face is moving, but my body is stationary.
So what's the verdict? Is peeing on the boat easier or more difficult when the boat's still?
I do it exactly the same. I've got a method now.
Yeah. And is your face moving more or less?
Face is still moving.
We're out. We have stamped out of Schengen.
No more Schengen.
Oh.
How are you feeling?
Hot, sweaty.
Did they make you do a dance and do a puzzle and...
Oh, I've walked halfway over town already before I even cleared. From the harbour master you have to go pay somewhere, which is either the bank or the post office. And the bank is closed already. So you have to find the post office. The post office is across from the hospital on a side street, and the entranceway is this sort of weird door that goes around, and finally you won't make it through this building to pay. Then I have to go back to the harbour master to prove that I've paid. Then she gives me the certificates. Then I have to come down here to the customs guys and get all the passports out again, clear us out. So now we've all got stamps. And then I have to go to the police and give them a copy. And there was no one in the police, sorry, no one at the customs. And the guys were just sitting there having a smoke out the front. They were like, just wait. And they told me to sit there. And then like 2 minutes later, the guy just turned around and goes, okay, I'm customs. Do you have the copy? And he took the copy off me and said, okay, you're finished, bye.
We literally just pulled off the dock beautifully. Beautiful.
Into the sunset.
Into the sunset. We're going to go more at the marina and relax and go to sleep.
Get some dinner, have a beer.
Yeah, have a shower. And as we're like driving off, the police dude comes up and he's like trying to say something, and it turns out that Brenton's left his MasterCard at the post office, which shuts at 8, so we've had to back in more again, and I'm just getting lots of practice at marinas.
And Brenton's just taken off in the police van.
Yeah,
we knew he'd end up in the back of the police van somehow.
We predicted it.
Oh man.
Can we leave for real now?
We can leave this film. Oh. Alright, let's do it.
We finally got away from the customs dock and moored in the marina at Bar, where we ended up staying for 3 days due to some very persistent gale force winds.
It's very windy. Yeah, tonight will be our third night.
And Claire can't sleep because the amusement park blasts out doof 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 doof.
So much doof doof. It's very
So
upsetting.
she's gonna have an afternoon sleep.
And I'm just gonna stay up till 1 AM.
Oh, it's looking so much better though.
It's getting there. So it's gonna take ages. Annoying the crap out of me.
Cocktail, the drink of dreams.
She can't video and laugh at the same time.
Is that a hair? Oh no, it's just my beard.
It's almost like a creaming soda version of a ginger ale. That's what it is.
Yum. Yum.
Weird.
Well, it's yummy. Cocktail. Get on the cocktail. We've got a gale raging outside, so we put the blinds up. Everyone's got blind envy. What have you got today, Brenton?
This is another bakery delight. It's a savoury one with meat and cheese. Comes in a long thing about 2 feet long, and they cut it into all these short lengths and put it in the bag. It's hot.
After a few days, the wind died down enough for us to head off and find ourselves a nice anchorage nearby, which unfortunately proved to be a little bit more difficult than we anticipated.
So where are we, guys?
Sveti Stefan.
What do we call this?
Not even an island.
It's not.
Rock.
Spit? Promontory?
Isthmus, isn't it? When there's like a small piece of land attaching a bigger piece of land?
An isthmus.
Isthmus.
I feel like I trust you.
I trust me.
So we're going to try and find a spot to anchor.
Sveti Stefan. Landing pad over there. Must be ancient.
It's gotta be. I'd love to know the history of it before it was like
Yeah.
this place.
How we doing?
Doing okay. Our anchorage didn't work, so we have to find another one, and it's getting dark, so it's a little bit stressful.
But at least it's beautiful.
But it's very pretty.
And the moon's out.
Yeah.
And everything's a bit pink. Look, Sveti Stefan behind us. Betty did not help us.
Betty Nicola wasn't very helpful either. After finally finding an anchorage for the night, we slowly made our way up the coast towards the Bay of Kotor.
And where are we? What have we got for the second night in a row?
I wrote it in the book, I can't remember. It's in the book, Kate.
Lustig.
Did we find out what it was called?
No.
No, it was the development.
Yeah, that's what the development is.
Oh.
This bay is called something else. This bay is called...
Yeah, the
Aren't we in
No.
Wasn't that Masika? No, Lustica.
Lustica was the development.
Lustica Bay is what it will be called in the tourist land.
And it currently has 2 visiting populations. There's the Soviet Visiting Tower.
This is the Soviet Visiting Tower up here. This is the new development.
Brand new marina.
Brand new, spanking new marina.
And then that's the weird gypsy wizard.
Yeah.
On there.
Can I show everyone your foot?
Yeah.
Taking video of it.
Got vitamin E oil on it at the moment.
So shiny. And we spent the whole afternoon. I've been swimming 4 times today. So what are we doing in the post office, Brenton?
Posting a postcard from Montenegro to our first, well, one of our first patrons. So we put a postcard together. Usually we just send a sticker, but because he's one of the first, we're giving him a postcard. Yes, post office.
Join us next time as we explore the spectacular Bay of Kotor before heading over to Croatia to pick up some new crew members.
Welcome to sailing.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Okay, I might actually have to change the colours on this because your face is so white.
You just have to press on my face and we can change the exposure lock.
Kate's like, I don't need a tan, we can change the film.
Hey?
That's right. I'm just the most
You are.
lady, vote lady.
What's your Tinder name?
You can't, it's not how it works.
I thought you'd have a nickname.
You're very married, aren't you?
Alright, so you've just watched the video of us in Montenegro.
Yep. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. We are a few months down the track now. Yeah, we're in Croatia. Not a few months, maybe 6-7 weeks.
Yeah.
But basically, I wanted to ask about anchoring. We just sort of started doing a lot of anchoring in that last video, and now we've done a fair bit more anchoring. But occasionally we still have problems. Mainly when we're in weedy areas. We have on the boat we have a 33 kilogram Rockner, which is a fantastic anchor, particularly if it's sand or anything sort of granular. We get a very good holding, or mud.
Yeah, easy set, like
sets instantly.
A dream, amazing.
Very good anchor. We have troubles as soon as it gets a little bit weedy.
Yeah, we've tried many times and it is a nightmare and we cannot get a hook.
Yeah, occasionally we can get sort of partial hook, but then when we try and set it properly and put a bit of reverse in, we like to get up to 1500 of revs slowly until we know we can sit on that. Particularly if we think it's going to be a windy night or something, we want to know it's holding. Anytime we do that in weed, we pull through the weed and we
we don't get anywhere. We prefer not to anchor in weed in the Med anyway, because of the weed is actually doing good for this area, but obviously there's times where you just need to get an anchor.
It's almost impossible to find a sandy.
Yeah. So we're in a small bay. Even this bay, you have to kind of hunt out a decent patch of sand, drop it in. We drop in, slow reverse, which sets the anchor nicely. Lay out all our, we get a pick in, lay out all our chain, sort of 5-to-1 ratio is what we aim for. Then we ease into reverse and bury the anchor right up to getting up to 1500 revs. So I guess the question is, for experienced anchorers out there, is there a better technique for anchoring in weed?
With a plough? With
a plough style anchor, like a, not really a plough, the Rockner,
like
but
the Rockner,
like something like the Rockner? Or is this just the limitation of the Rockner, and should we just be considering a secondary anchor type like a fortress, which is like a classic sort of Danforth shape, but it's a lightweight version. We've still got our original Delta that we got with the boat as a secondary at the moment, but we never use it as a secondary because we've got the Rockner.
Love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, so let us know. Fortress would be a great, very different style anchor to have on the boat, but I don't know if it's superior or even any better in weed, and that's really where our limitation is at the moment. So let us know if you've got the experience. Yeah, leave some comments or email us or whatever. Yeah,
that'd be great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hopefully someone can help us out.